90% of the dudes who just say like, man, I fucking hate that Hasan guy. He's a socialist hypocrite. Like, these motherfuckers don't know their asses from their elbows. Holy, that is so crazy. I think honestly that was like the oldest I felt. Cause like, I know how normies are in terms of politics. I know how normies are in terms of politics. I know how like little they know, or I know how oblivious they are. Most normies or like normie adjacent people are. Chasing the Wing communism.
That shit took me like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
It went #1 in Vietnam though.
Yeah, I see that.
That's the communist flag.
What, you got a problem with that?
Oh, are you communist?
I mean, I don't have a problem with communism.
I don't even know what communism is. Anyways.
The reality is, like, it's kind of funny seeing that. It's kind of funny seeing that in person, because it's like, that's the motherfucker that's like chirping about me. You know what I mean? But that, like, usually on the internet, you think the guy behind the other side, like the guy behind the screen, is like maybe cognizant of what they're saying and maybe has like a well flushed out worldview. But like 90% of the dudes who just say like, man, I fucking hate that Hasan guy. He's a socialist hypocrite. Like, these motherfuckers don't know their asses from their elbows. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't know. So I always respect and appreciate people who are like, yeah, I don't really know anything. It's fine. A lot more than people who don't know anything, but then have like hard opinions, like well-established, firmly held opinions that they've committed to, when there's obviously not like a lot of thought behind it, right? So there's always much respect to the normies who are just like overall charitable. You know, I'll always have respect for normies who at least have the decency to say like, yeah, I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. I don't know. This is outside of my field of knowledge. But yeah, overall, it wasn't shocking to me to see like what most like normal people's like level depth of knowledge is in terms of politics, even if it's like basic stuff like liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican. But I think what made me feel really old was Jason, like the way he rizzes girls up.
Bruh, what is that? You can't have that as your first photo. This is a better look than that. Your hair is crazy in that. I recently discovered that women have period cramp.
Come on, it's corny and funny. Girls like that.
Oh my god.
Jason shows, well, y'all don't even know why y'all dislike Hasan Lamau, because he has actual crack smoker political takes. When he isn't political, he's actually a bearable person. What political takes of his are crazy? They just mad. He's actually good at debating. He's a leftist version of Ben Shapiro. They don't even know his political takes, lol. They just regurgitate the same criticisms about him. Which takes? He's weird. Only people who fuck with him are old, live, RL, and girls who think he's hit. Weird how, lol, genuine question. He's a big hypocrite. Like, Hasan mad funny, bruh. Not gonna lie, I fuck with Hasan. Hasan is fine as fuck and funny. Politics aside, Hasan funny as shit. Funny as hell. Jason admitted he was tweaking over, what the fuck? Why all men lie about their height? Hasan W. Okay. This is, you ever try keto diet? I have, yeah. So the thing is, like, Jason's Twitter community was saying how they didn't know how you were super chill outside of politics streams. I think like politics across the board is just, it comes across as unbearable for many normies, and I totally understand that. And I think that's the issue. Like, they only see it as like people that are gonna get canceled. Like, there is a stink associated with like my style of politics, like leftist politics, liberal politics. Like, that's what they consider that as. And the only thing they know it as is like, oh, these are like the blue-haired guys and girls that are gonna come in and just like cry and cancel us, right? Like, that's what the normies, that's usually how normies approach it. And then there's like people who are maybe like marginally interested, like not super interested, but a little interested enough to like come across like you have a coherent worldview. And those guys maybe watch like Some of them watch me, some of them watch other content creators, and they basically just like reiterate or I'm sorry, regurgitate whatever the fuck opinions that content creator has, right? And the reality of the matter is, if that content creator in the political sphere that is like somewhat popular hates me, then they're gonna hate me too. Because why the fuck they haven't made up their minds about anything, really. They haven't really made up their minds about their own personal political view. They're just kind of adopting the positions of another person that they consider to be like charismatic and personable. So that's it. That's usually what this is about. That's why you see so many people chirping, but then like if you interrogate why they hate me, they just don't really have any real reason. Jason and his community were a bit worried about getting canceled because of politics in general, not just yours. He didn't want to take a position. No, I know. Also, I feel that right now. God damn, dude. Holy shit.